Hi, I'm going to read to you Avery's Gift. This is the story of my student, Avery. This looks like Avery's getting ready to go to bed. In the darkness of the summer night, Avery opened her curious eyes. Her bedroom looked familiar, but it felt a different size. Her curtains seemed to flow and dance, partnered by the air. Garden crickets beeped and chirped, inviting her out there. She sat up slowly in her bed, with the moonlight on her face, and looked around her darkened room, but things were out of place. Her furniture was different, yet the wallpaper looked the same. The flowers stared and winked at her, for tonight they played a game. The flowers started to swirl around from the wall, their stems broke free. One smiling rose came close to Avery and whispered, "Come with me." She stepped right out of her comfy bed and felt the coolness of the floor. She allowed the flower to take her hand and lead her toward the door. The color of her skin seemed pale, her nightgown a pinkish white. Where did all my colors go? Are they hiding in the night? The evening creatures welcomed Avery, some fireflies first to arrive. A halo formed above her head, and the garden came alive. She danced right through a field of flowers with hues of lavender and blue. But where have all my colors gone? She didn't have a clue. But the buzzing of the night continued, and the moon just beamed with pride as butterflies delivered Avery kisses. A fox slinked by her side. "Oh, hello, Mr. Fox. I've lost my colors. Can you help me find them, please?" The fox then gave her a wink and a nod and carried her through the trees. The two new friends followed a path that led to a pebble beach shore, and even though this place was new, she felt she had been there before. The pebbles glistened by the light of the moon as the sapphire waves were lapping. The helpful fox took her toward a tree where a wise old owl was napping. "Excuse me, Owl," asked Avery. "Do you know where my colors might be?" The sleepy owl slowly opened his eyes and pointed toward the sea. From the misty fog on the water, a boat then came into view. The smiling boy on board was waving, so Avery waved back too. The boat was detailed and brightly colored. His outfit was just the same. Through the rolling clouds, a voice was heard. "Hello there, what's your name?" "I'm Avery," she responded proudly. "I'm Dalton," he said in return. "I'm not exactly sure where I am. I feel I have a lot to learn." The owl then flew from his cozy perch and landed on the oar. Dalton smiled and glanced at the bird as his boat then came to shore. Dalton told stories of adventure as Avery sang songs about flowers. They shared silly stories and played funny games that seemed to last for hours. Laughing, they raced through the open fields and danced beneath a tree. They shared their thoughts about the universe and worlds they couldn't see. "I'm sorry we didn't find your colors. They will come to you someday." Sadly, he glanced at the rising moon. He had to be on his way. "It's okay," Avery said with a smile. "I will find them in the end. Instead of finding colors, I'm happy to have found a friend." With a nudge, the owl then took the kids to the patiently waiting boat. Avery and Dalton paused on the shore. She did not want him to go. Dalton pointed across the water. "Hear that music over the sea? I've been given a map and an invitation. People are waiting there for me." Dalton then turned slowly to Avery. "I have a gift for you. It is an item very valuable to me, but it is something I must do." Avery's eyes grew wide with tears as Dalton reached into his pocket. The nighttime stars illuminated the gift. It was a beautiful heart-shaped locket. "No, no, I can't. It should stay with you." but Dalton knew it was best. He placed the chain around her neck and the locket upon her chest. Avery's cheeks then flourished and glowed as the tears ran down her face. "We are soul friends now forever," he said, giving her a warm embrace. With this honest hug came energy and love that she felt from head to toe. As Dalton witnessed her colors come back to her face, her lips, her clothes. "Oh, this has been such a magical night, but it is time for me to leave." Avery gave Dalton her thanks once more. It was all too much to believe. The majestic owl guided Dalton away in his boat where the horizon ends, as Avery shouted from the pebbled shore, "We are now forever friends." Avery turned and clenched the locket and ran home so swift as she felt the power of her newfound colors that came from Dalton's gift. The end. And at the end, it shares the story of Avery and Dalton. Thank you.